girls? This is for my girls that struggle with limerence, okay? Struggle with romanticizing people, idealizing people. They are realizing how much they've abandoned themselves and overgave to past relationships and accepted things that were not okay, and also wants to come out of it not feeling like they are going to be a victim of their life while also acknowledging their trauma and their experience and validating their feelings. This advice is for you. Fantasize yourself with another person or in other relationships that you have had. You have really in-depth fantasies of somebody, which is really you just like idolizing themselves in your mind and projecting something onto them which isn't really actually them, because it's a trauma response. Because when you were younger, you probably felt like you needed to prove yourself to the caregivers that you had, or you also may have felt that you had to save them, or you were never good enough, or you always had to like change yourself to be accepted, and maybe you didn't really feel safe a lot of your childhood. Every time you have one of these thoughts, look at this is called the inner boyfriend. Every time you have one of these thoughts about a man or a partner or any kind of scenario in your life, realize that's your inner boyfriend, and that is your masculine energy coming out. It is showing to you how you want to be treated, and you see an image in your brain and you're like, ooh, if I had a boyfriend, I'd be doing this right now. What kind of messaging and what kind of fucking programming is that shit? Who gives a fuck? It's a man. It's a man. Who gives a fuck? And I love men. I'm attracted to men. I adore men. The men in my life that I've loved them so much. I've appreciated them, I acknowledge them, I try to see them and understand, okay, and obviously we can be like, yeah, there's a male loneliness epidemic, then why are they all talking about it? Because this is the patriarchy. Because of the patriarchy, men are the only ones that get to fucking speak and to be respected for it. And so we are not doing that anymore. This is my rant. So, follow your inner boyfriend. Your inner boyfriend, like, you know, if you were the man, you'd be like, if I was a man, I would be fucking hiking. I'd be traveling solo by myself. Do it, girl. Do it. I do not believe women should be afraid to be out and doing what they want to do. And I believe there are ways to protect yourself. When I drove across the country in my Kia Soul, I had a machete right in, like, next to me in the passenger seat, shoved between the center console and the seat. But I should not have done that because that's actually illegal. Don't do that. But I did have a baseball bat there too. I was ready to fucking go. And anytime a man came up to me, I was like, no. Like, I rarely socialize with other people unless it's women. And keep to myself. Do activities by myself. Don't get in strangers' cars. Don't be doing that shit, okay? Just cover your head. And I've traveled alone in places that maybe most people would be scared of. I'd be walking down the streets. I'd be walking like a little hippie down the streets, wandering around when I was in Nepal, and I loved it because obviously you see all these people like avoid like local places, but like go to the local places. The prices are better for one. You start talking to people, you start meeting people, and it's not that scary. Obviously don't go in places that are known to be dangerous. I digress. Okay. Yeah, I lost my job today. They terminated everybody on my team, and I'm moving again. I have moved 3 times within the past March, April, May, June, 4 months of my life. I feel like I have not even processed so much, and so I think I'm gonna go home back to Minnesota, and I'm gonna go do some thru hiking because I've always wanted to do it, and I've just like put it off, and now I'm choosing to go back, and I feel like it might be the perfect time to do it in Minnesota, but the mosquitoes may be really bad. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But I just like need to be outside in nature, and I'm just gonna go as long as I can And if I tap out, I tap out. I'm not gonna make myself do it all, okay? I know people are obsessed with these large goals. I'm gonna hike 300 miles in 4 weeks. I'm gonna run the entire Appalachia. Well, that's just fine. That's your journey. If you're an athlete, okay. But I just want you to know, if you're seeing that online, you don't have to do that if that's not what you want to do. Okay, so we're gonna go as long as we can. No goals. I'm just gonna walk and enjoy myself in the forest and backpack and be with Mother Earth and just like get my feet in the ground and walk and figure my shit out and prove to myself, really just to be like, just to really have what you have and live outside is like one of the best feelings in the world to me. I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed. So we're on a healing journey, a real healing journey after experiencing much grief and pain. We are focusing on ourselves. Let's get our shit together. Let's be the shit, girl. Let's be the shit. I'm the shit in my hat. 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 I'm just gonna start focusing on what is beautiful in life. I'm tired of living in this silly, weird world where people are just going off the rails in the world. I just don't even know how to handle all this sadness and this darkness, and I am choosing to look at things more beautifully. I am hitting my vape for the last time. That is what I'm doing. And I'm gonna stop smoking and see what the heck happens to myself, because it's a silly habit, and it's controlled me for so long. I will sit there and chief on a vape, like vaping girly. So remembering how it feels in my mouth, horrible. I feel sickly. I feel sick. I'm throwing it away. I made myself some hot water. Hot water is so good for the tummy, and we don't drink enough of it here in the United States. I said what I said. Is that a hot take? Hot take. Cold water sucks. Okay. I'm gonna pull some cards. Reminding you to dance out your pain, to dance it away, to come back to your center in the body's embrace. Ding, ding, ding. Pulling myself out of the darkness, pulling myself out of my depression, standing strong amongst the mess of my room. This is me. This is who I am. When life is changing fast around you, when there are circumstances outside of your control that you are like, what do I do? I just want to fall into a little hole and be alone. But move through things. Validate your feelings, validate your experiences, and the thing is, the grandmother's table is always there in your heart. When I say grandmother's table, it's a place where you can go when you feel at a loss, And you're like, I don't know what is going on. I haven't been initiated into anything. I'm just in this body, and I'm a woman, and I have these feelings, and I'm exhausted with the reality. And you're sensitive. And know that grandmother's table is always there, and she has a warm meal for you, a spread of all your favorite dishes, and she will listen to you. But she's gonna know what she's gonna tell you, girl. She's not gonna tell you what you want to hear, but she's gonna tell you everything that you need to hear. Because she knows, because she's been through it, she's done it. And she knows that, girl, there's life on the other side. And what you are experiencing is temporary. But she also tells you to feel it because you're young and you're alive and you're supposed to feel it. What's the point of not feeling it? You know? But also it's not always losing yourself in that feeling. It's going there and coming out, going there and coming out. And as we are on our spirals, we're going in and coming out, going in and coming out, expanding, evolving, contracting, opening in our psyches and our bodies. And being a woman is so much like this. We lose weight, we gain weight, we fall in love, we fall out of love, we have money, we lose money. Fuck. It's life. Cheers to my yerba.